Perl Tutorial Part 9, Conditionals. Now, a conditional statement evaluates whether something is true or not. So let's create a variable number equals 10. Now, if something in normal brackets is true or false, then we'll do something in curly brackets. Now, if that doesn't satisfy the condition, we have a backup condition. So else if something in normal brackets, then if that is true, then we'll do something in the curly brackets. And then as an absolute backstop, if none of those conditions are true, else we will do something in curly brackets. So if number is greater than 10, which it's not, we'll print out the number is greater than 10. I'll just bring this down to a new line. If number is greater than 10, we will print the number is greater than 10. Else if that is not true, we will say here, else if the number is less than 10, oops, which is also not, we will print out the number is less than 10. And if both of these conditions are not satisfied, then the number must be 10. So else the number is 10. That's what we'll print out if it is 10. So let's run that and see what comes up. The number is 10. Okay, so let's change this number to, say, 15 and see what happens. 15 is greater than 10. Well, the first statement is true. The number is not less than 10, and the number is not 10. So this first condition here will be satisfied this time. The number is greater than 10. And let's make the number equal to 5. If number is greater than 10, well, it's not. Else if the number is less than 10, it is. Yep, that one's true. Else print the number is 10. Well, that won't happen. So this statement here, this condition, number is less than 10, is true in this case. So let's run that. The number is less than 10, and that is true. So that's the most simplest conditional statements in Perl. I would now like to show you the opposite of the if statement, and that's unless. So we can write that unless something in normal brackets, then we're going to do something in curly brackets. We can have else if statements after this. We can have as many else if statements in between an if and an else statement as we like. This time we'll just go straight to an else statement. So let's create a new variable, number equals 20. And we can say unless number equals 20, print. So unless the number is 20, so unless that is true, which the number is 20, so this is not going to be true. Print the number is not 20, else we'll print the number is 20. So let's run that. Okay, here we are. The number is 20. That's a true statement. So that's unless, and that's if, elsif, and else. So those are conditional statements in Perl, and they evaluate whether something is true or not.